I was starting sixth form and I had an A-level option spare, so I decided to do film studies. And, from the get-go, I was just so interested in everything that went into it and the theories behind it and, like, everything that went kind of behind the camera into making the film, the cinematography, lighting, editing, mise en scène, sound, that sort of thing. And for like the first time I had an answer to the question that I had been sort of plagued with by my family ever since I have left school, which is, do you want to go to uni? What do you want to study at uni? That sort of thing. And, I can soundly say now that I want to study film production and I want to study at UCLan because, I want to do something that I'm passionate about and progress with it and develop it whilst developing my portfolio as well. And UCLan itself as a university, because it has always just been so accommodating and it's just very, very modern in terms of everything that it has within it, especially the industry standard equipment that it has in the media factory. And, Preston itself, I've always just felt really, really welcoming. So, yeah. My biggest inspiration is the dog poo eating drag queen slash actor slash singer himself, Divine. I know what you're going to say. Why? But especially in his collaborations with John Waters in like Pink Flamingos and Hairspray, Divine really sort of opened my eyes to my love for unconventional cinema and has turned me into the specialist avid that I am today. And, Divine himself just being the sort of legendary LGBT icon that he is, has just really taught me to do what I want to do and pursue what I want to do in life because someone, somewhere, will love you and love what you do. If I was given 20k to make a film, I think I'd do a film that personifies mental illness and kind of gives them human qualities and gives them a human voice, because I think giving things something that they wouldn't usually have, so like a voice to objects that usually wouldn't have a voice, I think that's quite an interesting sort of concept that I'd want to play around with. And putting it in a everyday sort of setting, like in a school or an office, I think that would be quite cool as well. To kind of add some ordinary into the extraordinary. Yeah, that's probably what I do with 20 grand. My most memorable moment was going to Tokyo, Japan last July because it really made me realise just how big and how unique the world actually is. And, I got to speak to a lot of different people from all over the world, and I got to, see traditional Japan and, modern Tokyo metropolis life. And, just that realisation that the world is so big and so diverse really made me feel comfortable with the realisation that I'm a trans male, and gave me the courage to sort of come out because, there is a huge world out there and I don't want to not be my authentic self in that world. So, in itself, that's a massive thing, but I definitely wouldn't have the confidence to be sitting here filming this, never mind moving away to university and doing a degree which involves me putting myself out there creatively, if it wasn't for that trip and for me transitioning. So, yeah, that's definitely made a huge impact on my life in more ways than one.